All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Cyrus said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be happy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Cyrus Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube. You should subscribe immediately. Do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. Subscribe immediately. Memberships are available for the family. All you have to do is go in a video description in the chat. You'll see a link. Click that link. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new teachable website, family, which I'm gonna be uploading some very comprehensive, amazing, specialized courses and programs, certificate courses and programs for the family. Oh, it's gonna be dynamic. This is the place to be. The first course up is the 25 steps to the redemption of definitive black manhood. I want you to get over there, check it out for the brothers out there that need structure, need guidance, need a program of success. No fluff. Just you got a coach, you got a counselor, you got a general that don't put no fluff on the program. Strictly what you need. I know the problems. I got the answers for you. I want you to get over there and get it. We also are going to have a weekly round table with the brothers. And I know how this could be. It's a beautiful thing to have a round table with brothers and you under oath, nobody to reveal the information. And that's how I go. I've held it before and before, and brothers get in and put information out that, they couldn't get out nowhere, and they are able to grow, get answers from the brothers because they going through shit too. You know what I'm saying? And so we grow, we develop. This is going to be a powerful, powerful program. It will continue to grow. It's a lifetime. You have lifetime access to this program. You get your certificate, which means you could go into communities and can you can run your own round table. You see, facilitate your own round table and get on the ground and put some of this information down right there in your own community. So get with me, family, on the Teachable. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace. We got some amazing products over there that I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check it out. We got some discounts for you. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University, 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general, that I didn't already put out down through the years. Get on over there, no website like it on the planet. Get over there, get that. They all different, and you will tell the difference. Teachable, that right there is advanced learning. That's advanced specialized learning, like college, you see, with what is it I'm calling? Syllabus, and you got your syllabus, you got quizzes and tests and things of that nature. And so the Patreon live stream, the lecture hall, the popping his page on the planet. You get a chance to see the general live, doing some, special, 30-minute, 45-minute live stream on an intermediate level. You feel what I'm saying? And then, the generalseti.com is everything that I done already did. You see what I'm saying? So, but, we got some advanced information. We got some intermediate information, but it's all mind-blowing. So get over there, Patreon. We got a hell of a Code of Saturn series going down. To all the family out there that donated to the general, I thank you. I appreciate you. Those that want to donate, hit that link right in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Cyrus Seti. Rock that notification bell. Give a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, I had to say this shit. You know what I'm saying? Why some FBAs can't move beyond the paradigm of the Neanderthal. I had to say that. I didn't say everybody, but I did say some. Because what I see is this broad attack on Africa. You see, and when they attack Africa, and I go and I look out here, it's always the lowest nigga on the continent. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with low level niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even waste my motherfucking time. I do too much advanced studying to even waste my time on a low energy nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, see, when you get into a relationship, you know what I'm saying, a dynamic with a motherfucker, you see, you can stoop down to their level, or you can make a motherfucker try to come up to your level. And it's gonna be much, much harder for a motherfucker to come up to my level. It's much easier for the low level, for me to come down to the low level nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And so, and when I come on his level, see, when you pick up a phone and a motherfucker is low frequency, low energy, you got to meet him on that level. You see, if you got a whole bunch of low level energy motherfuckers, you got to keep meeting them up. I'm not going on no nigga level like that. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going on that because I know he can't come up to my level. So if I stay on the higher plane, that's going to eliminate him automatically. So a lot of people like meeting these low-level energy motherfuckers and do videos and shit. I'm not about that. I'm not about bringing, some motherfuckers need their head cracked. We know that. We had to make an example out of that, but nevertheless, it's becoming where, it's becoming where this is a medium, to attack Africa consistently and continuously, when we should be trying to build with people that's on our level instead of discarding, because them people ain't got shit coming. You know what I'm saying? I done did this shit for a long time. I didn't, I used to argue with I don't argue with motherfuckers. I took, you know what? Because I knew I was the motherfucker. I was Showtime. You know what I'm saying? I know I was Showtime. And see, when I engaged with their ass, I gave them a platform. They didn't have no platform. They ain't had no platform. Half these low-level energy niggas that they letting call them and talk with, and they putting their face on videos. If a motherfucker don't do that for them, they wouldn't have no platform whatsoever. So people are giving them a platform. They're giving them a platform. I ain't giving no motherfucker like that no platform. I'm gonna make them, and I know motherfuckers not gonna rise to the occasion. So as long as I stay on a higher frequency and teach, then they eliminate it. They don't have nothing that could, they don't have nothing that they could teach. There's nothing that they could do to undo my work. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? I got shit that's still up there. I didn't waste my time, but I did. I used to argue with motherfuckers a lot. I used to argue with motherfuckers a lot. They want to be on my platform. I don't need you niggas. They didn't come to see you niggas. You see what I'm saying? They didn't come to see you. They came to see me. And then, a lot of groups and shit, they would try to stack motherfuckers on the ticket and shit. Knowing goddamn well they couldn't do it for themselves. So a lot of these motherfuckers is, they leeches and shit. You don't get no motherfucking no leech, no platform like that. You're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing yourself a disservice. I see motherfuckers hating Africa for no reason. And they don't even see how delusional they look. I see a motherfucker, you look up and I say what it is because it's the truth. You look, you look up on the motherfucker YouTube, right? His his page banner, and you got the pyramids up there, and then the motherfucker be making videos talking about he not from Africa, he's an indigenous American. Well, motherfucker, take the pyramids down, nigga. Is you confused? You understand what I'm saying? Motherfucker got the pyramids up there, and then talking about he ain't no motherfucking, he's not African. He's a native. Oh, well, take the motherfucking pyramid down, motherfucker, and put you a mound up, put you one of the mud mounds up there, then, nigga. Do the shit right. Don't play games. They just showed me that a lot of time motherfuckers just talking. They don't even got their mind right. They didn't even got their consciousness right. You see, just attacking and shit. But they never answer the motherfucking questions that I put out there. They ain't gonna question. And when I say when I say they don't come out of the paradigm of the motherfucking Neanderthal, and I say what it is. I say what it is. And I'm gonna continue to do that. Even when motherfuckers say, and I'm all right with it. Okay? I'm all right with it. We have to work where we can work. We're foundational Black Americans. Okay, America started with these goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthals. And I know people gonna try to figure out a way. No. Let's not do that. Let's just deal, because if we got to get out of some shit, we just got to get out of it. We got to rework some shit. We are ancient people, but every time we discuss, we deal with this shit with America. America was 1776. What the fuck is you talking about? We are ancient people. Your paradigm is, you start with the paradigm of the Neanderthal. We are ancient people. I don't give a fuck. We're ancient people. When you go into Egypt, you got an indigenous culture. You got an indigenous writing. You got 2 or 3 goddamn writings. Indigenous, ancient. You see what I'm saying? Indigenous, ancient. Even if the goddamn Cro-Magnon or the beast that invaded, it's still some remnants of the original. Somewhere. It's still some, you go to the walls of Egypt, whether you could read it or not, it's there. You could work with. You got something to work with. You see what I'm saying? You can go into Arabia, in Southern Arabia. This shit there before the era. All type of indigenous, writing, and whether you can read it or not, is some that could be read, some so ancient. You understand? But you got something to work with. You understand what I'm saying? You can go into the Naga Kush, the Hindu Kush. You got temples and shit and this. And the one thing about them Naga Kushites, they deal with stone. They're gonna build some megalithic shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some writings. It's gonna be something. You understand what I'm saying? But when we talk and deal over here, because niggas want to sever themselves from their ancient root, you understand what I'm saying? Motherfucker can't even tell me what the goddamn ancient language is over here. I'm just gonna be 1,000. I'm not gonna cut nobody no slack. You can go damn near everywhere on the planet with the Kushite. Now the old Mecca is the oldest civilization technically. That's, you dealing with stone, you're dealing with a high level advanced technology and shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. That's just a fact. Ain't no sense. I don't want to hear it was there, and because when you're dealing with a certain level of technology, they're not going to be able to knock it all down. They're not going to be able to knock it all down. They're not going to be able to get rid of it all. You understand what I'm saying? There's going to be a certain development, but everything that we doing, we talking about the paradigm is in English. Motherfucker don't know nothing, and it's all in English. All the documents is in English. You start with the Englishman. You're starting with the Englishman. You in a goddamn paradigm. Let's step outside of the paradigm and let's deal with what we were before they even got. We can't start with them. We can't start with them. We got to be more ancient than that. You see? So I mean, what was the name of the nation? What was the name of the nation? Did they have a calendar? What was the days of the week? Did they understand the stars? What was the names of the stars? You see, what was the alphabet? But let's show us the alphabet. Show us something from that. You know, we don't have shit. So everything is within the paradigm of the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal because you didn't separate yourself. You done severed yourself and you ain't got no explanation, but you say you've been here. Okay, you've been here. Show us what you done got. Show us what show us what, we've created here. And I know for a goddamn fact, if you go past 11,000 years, you're in the ice in the motherfucking North America. You're in the motherfucking ice. And that's where you didn't severed yourself. You didn't goddamn put the fucking gun to your head at that point, and you're gonna get to talking about Pangea and shit. And motherfuckers throwing Pangea out there. Fuck was you talking about? If all this shit was created, then you can't say you indigenous to shit, because anybody can walk from any area of the goddamn continents. So you indigenous to the whole goddamn continent, Pangea. So if there was all one, you can't say you were just over here, nigga, because you could walk over there. So you mean to tell me you can walk in any direction and you just stuck over here? That don't even make no sense. That don't even make no sense. And so I don't believe in none of that. And even if it was a possibility, at the end of the day, you can't just say that everybody was indigenous to the little one part that broke off. Maybe the motherfucker was visiting. Maybe the motherfucker was visiting and the motherfucker broke off. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? But that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. And when you look at, you know what I'm saying? When you look over there in the Indian Ocean between Africa and India and Mesopotamia, Australia, they going across them goddamn oceans, man, like they on a highway. Man, what is stopping the peoples from going across the water and shit? Nothing. Ain't nobody got to call you and tell you they on the motherfucking way. How many motherfuckers you think came across the waters? How many black people on this side went that way and came back, went over to Africa, went somewhere else and came back? Y'all niggas act so cluttered and contaminated that y'all, lock y'allself. And that's almost like that Saturn theosophy where you got that cube and you lock yourself in a cell and you lock yourself in a motherfucking in a jar and shit and thinking the motherfucker's just gonna stay in that goddamn jar. I know for a fact I don't need no nigga to tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know that the Nile Valley technology is all through America, the Naga Kushite and all of that. It ain't no goddamn doubt, only a goddamn fool, and that's what I'm saying. You motherfuckers is a fool. Them goddamn African family was coming back and forth just no different than they coming today. You understand what I'm saying? Probably even more freely in the ancient world than they was, than today with all the borders and all these European rules and regulations that trying to stop our people from coming in. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Our Kushite family migrated on these oceans freely, going back and forth to all these damn continents. Yes, there is a dominant group on each fucking continent that you could say is indigenous or the main stock or that. And of course, they're going to have all rights of sovereignty. We understand that nobody is taking nothing away. Nobody can come from somewhere and just usurp the people who have lodged and built on these continents for the majority of the time. Neither can we go on no other continent and usurp. We can try to blend in and respect laws and do, but you're not gonna usurp nothing. So I mean, that's just a given. I mean, that's a given. That's a given. But you're not stopping people from migrating, going from one continent to the nothing. And ain't nobody got to call you and tell them that they coming across. So you could have an ancestor that you don't even fucking know about, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? You think you can trace everybody. You could have an ancestor from Africa, you motherfucker be from Australia. How would you know if they came over here in the ancient world? So you acting like motherfuckers are just landlocked and shit. And that they only no, 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 no. And like I said, when I see when I talk about FBA, it don't change shit that was being discussed. We should continue. This is our shit. Should continue to press that. That's us. That's not changing that. We've been here. Our ancestors been here. We are the primary stop. That's just it. We're the primary stop on this continent. Of course, even if a motherfucker came over, he's not primary stop. But you cannot say you do not have and consistently have had blood up until recently. You understand what I'm saying? There's just no way around that. So for motherfuckers to be attacking Africa as a whole, and then what y'all niggas do, y'all go get some low-level nigga. You understand? I wouldn't even, that's just like going to get a hobo off the goddamn street and argue with that motherfucker. And then continuously finding these low-level energy motherfuckers, knowing they ain't got the capacity, the mental capacity to even like Dr. Clark said, I don't argue with I only I debate with my peers, all others I teach. You see what I'm saying? I ain't about to be debating with no low energy motherfucker. I don't even want to hear what he got to say. He gonna get taught and he gonna get the fuck on. You understand? Either he can rise up to my level, which I know he can't, and that ends the motherfucker debate right there. And so I see this is like, this shit is like, some motherfuckers need to be taxed though. I ain't saying everybody can get away from getting taxed, but making a platform off of knocking down little low frequency motherfuckers who, if they could not create a platform of their own, that just show you that they're not, they don't have the charisma to do nothing like that. So you give a motherfucker a platform. Other than that, they wouldn't have no platform. I don't do that. I don't give little niggas no shot. You ain't getting no shot over here. Bye. See you. You don't get no shot over here. Take your bitch ass on, build your own platform. Can't do it. Build you up an audience, build you up. And if you can't do that, fuck you. Get out of my face. You ain't coming on here saying shit. You get to talking greasy, your ass getting blocked, and I'm moving on. I'm going to teach. I ain't got time for that. So what I see is a lot of motherfuckers is trapped in low frequency paradigms. They cutting off and severing themselves from their ancient root, and they looking real skinny. Because when a motherfucker crack you with them motherfucking questions, and the very one of where the fuck was you at during the Ice Age? Where the fuck was you at? 11,000 years ago. Where the fuck? And motherfucker gonna say he had 2 coats on, and motherfucker, and bitch ass nigga, look here. If you got melanin in your motherfucking skin and you got on a motherfucking coat, nigga, that's an oxymoron. What the fuck is you doing with a coat on and you got all that goddamn melanin in your skin? That means you came from somewhere goddamn tropical and now you got a coat on, nigga. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. We don't come from no motherfucking area where it's no goddamn cold. That don't mean you can't migrate. We migrated. We the first people that came here. We've been here before anybody was here. So we got all the rights of sovereignty. We still got all the rights of an FBA, but we are telling the truth that we were not on this motherfucking continent. Now, if we was in South America, which that will be refuted, but that's where the earliest, the Olmecs was in Central America. They was in a tropical region because a motherfucker logically, if they come from a tropical region, or anybody in their logical mind, if they could choose where could they be, they gonna be in a tropical region. You got food, you got water, you got fish, you got all, and you could have that in the cold, but it's gonna be much harder to survive in that goddamn cold than a tropical region. It's just facts, man. It's just facts. It's gonna be much motherfucking harder. You ain't got no vegetables, you ain't got no fruit. 5-6 months you in the cold. You're on you're on your deathbed. You understand what I'm saying? One thing go wrong, it's a wrap. You're in the tropics, you got access to water, you got access to food, even the goddamn animals. Anybody in their right mind could see that even when you look at Africa, the majority of the motherfucking animals in the fucking world is in Africa. Period. I done I don't have to argue with no motherfucking body or nothing. You see the most amazing animals in the world. When you go to the motherfucking zoo, count them. You see what I'm saying? South America, the jaguar. That's about it. That's about what I give you. The jaguar. That's the most beautiful animal that they got here. The jaguar. Then you go into Asia, you got the tiger, you got the panda. You see that the tiger, the panda. But when you talk Africa, it's just we already know the elephant, the rhinoceros, the hippopotamus, the giraffe, the zebra, the hyena, the cheetah, the motherfucker, all of that. Motherfuckers acting like they don't understand this. You go to the Great Lakes region of Africa, freshwater lakes. You got more fish in those lakes, freshwater fish, than any other goddamn lake on the goddamn planet. Period. It's facts. You see, food, water. So you can see the Congo rainforest. So when you talk about the freshwater lakes, you talk about the Congo right next to it, all the animals. That is the Garden of Eden. No other area on this planet could claim to be the Garden of Eden other than Africa, period. That with all the gems and jewels, the natural resources, when you talk about megalithic structures from Egypt to Sudan to Ethiopia to Zimbabwe down to South Africa, over to Timbuktu, all through West Africa, all through the north, and motherfuckers don't even know about the northern regions. It's a lot of artifacts up even in the northern region that I'm just finding out myself. Amazing shit from north all the way down to South America. No other continent has as many wonders of the world. And people didn't say this shit. Countless, it hasn't changed. When goddamn Herodotus went to Africa, when he went to Egypt, he said, goddamn it, I done been to every fucking continent in the world, every nation in the world. And there's no country that I have ever been in with so many goddamn monuments that defy logic. You see what I'm saying? So you niggas can create mythologies and all these little cells and these little, these little prisons, mental prisons, and lock yourself in it if you want to. You can have all the benefits of what you talking about and still have bridges connected to your family all over the world. And if you don't want to fuck with the type of motherfuckers you keep making videos about every day, raise your motherfucking frequency, nigga. If you raise your frequency, you would never see a nigga like that. Man, a nigga with some goddamn banana slippers on, I could never see a motherfucker like that. Y'all niggas spend too much time with low energy niggas. Raise your motherfucking vibration. All right, family. I didn't even look at the comments. I'm sorry. I didn't even look at the comments. But anyway, I want y'all to subscribe. And to my FBA family out there, ain't nothing but love. I'm still with you. I feel the only part I got a problem with is that part. Everything else is right and exact. I don't want you to, I don't want you to set yourself up for a downfall. And that's exactly what you'll do when you start lying to yourself about reality. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and share this with your family and friends. And to all my FBA family out there, don't get mad. Just think about it. Don't get mad. Don't get mad at the general, because I'm on your team. I'm still on your motherfucking team. This is my team. Don't get mad. Just take the time to listen. All right. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.